Hey, welcome back to my kitchen. Welcome back to Cooking Around's kitchen. And today we're going Asian. What do we have for you today? Another special treat. Asian lemon chicken. Absolutely awesome. Very tangy, but really good for you and really nutritious. You're just going to love this and your family and friends. So let's get going. Alright, here I have one large chicken breast, and believe me, this is large. Now, if you have a larger family, you're going to cooking for a lot of friends, I would double or even triple this. So, what we're going to do now is we're just going to cube it up like this the best you can. Now, they have never made a chicken that would be perfect for cutting. Now, here I'm removing all the fatty parts and the little parts I don't like. So, basically, cube it just like this, slice it down, get it all cubed up, and basically this is exactly what we are looking for, and I shall be back. Okay, let's spice up these chicken cubes. Now here I'm adding some fresh ground pepper. How much you add really depends on you. Here I'm adding about half a teaspoon, but you can add whatever you want and the amount you want. And to give it a nice round full flavor, we're going to add 1 egg, and I want you to stir it very well. Now let's start mixing this really well, and now I want you to put it on the side, and I want you to let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes before we use it. And this is what we want. Okay, let's get everything together. Here I have 2 cups of flour with 1 teaspoon of salt. Now I want you to grab a bunch of the chicken cubes, and I just want you to put it in the flour like that, twirling them and mixing them around. Now here I have a pan with 1/2 inch of oil, and it is on medium high. So when the oil is hot, just put the chicken pieces in like that, but very slowly. Do not bunch them up or put too much. And again, we shall be back. And look at that, they're frying really good. Now it's about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. I want you to flip them over so they get a nice even fry. And now grab yourself a plate with some paper on it, and I want you to start to remove them all and put them on the paper to drain the excess oil, because we don't want them sitting on the plate and becoming mushy. So now some of them here are not ready yet, so we'll give it another minute and we'll remove that too and put that on the plate. And I would like you to put that on the side, but do not cover it, for we do want it to be crispy. We don't want it to be soggy now, do we? So again, I shall be back. Okay, in a small pot, I want you to add 1/2 cup of fresh orange juice, 1/3 cup of vinegar, 1 teaspoon of powdered ginger, or fresh if you want, 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of hot pepper flakes. Now you can add more here if you're on the brave side. And for that sweetness, we're going to add 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Now at this point, you can add 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. Now I'm not adding that to this recipe because my girlfriend does not like soy sauce, so that becomes an option for you. Now I want you to stir it on medium low and keep an eye on it. Let it go a little bit like this for a couple of minutes and keep on stirring and keep an eye on it, because we don't want it to burn. Okay, now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I want you to grab a small little strainer, and here's a little trick that I'm going to show you. I want you to put the cornstarch in the strainer and just tap it with your finger. A little bit will go into the sauce at a time, and just keep on stirring and keep on tapping and keep on stirring until it is done. If it gets a little thick, just add a little bit of water, and again, I shall be back. Okay, we're almost done. Grab your chicken pieces, put it into a large bowl, and grab your delicious lemon sauce. And I want you to take that and pour that all inside like that, steaming hot. So now let's start getting this stirred really well, because I want that to incorporate into the chicken pieces. So let's move that around, and as it cools down, the sugary lemony sauce will bind with the chicken pieces and give it an awesome taste. Now let's give it some color and some pizzazz. Add about 1/4 cup of sliced green onions. This will give it an absolutely beautiful, beautiful color and texture to it. So, thank you very much for allowing me to show this to you. I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you again on my next cooking video. Goodbye now from Tony and Cooking Around.